Hello everyone, this is TSET ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So playing the base game for my Road to Top 10 series, and I am in the first position here. I'm noticing that there is a decent amount of wheat available, although the 5 and 10 are on the border here, shared with the desert tile. Not a lot of brick, and yeah, not a lot of sheep either. I mean, 3 and 2 are low. But there is no ore sheep spot here. I would have actually liked getting a first placement on an ore sheep spot. Because there is a good amount of wheat, I think I can get wheat for my second placement. Here I'm considering 6, 5, 11, grabbing the best sheep, the best wheat. But then I think 834 will be picked up, 693 will be picked up, 9510, and or maybe, yeah, maybe 5410, 834, or 810-3. So when it comes back to me, maybe something like 911 is open, which isn't bad, but then my production is not that great. Also, there is only one wood brick spot. Here I'm also considering 834 with the access to the ore port. It might come in handy. I can get my second placement on something like 5-2. I know it's very little sheep. Okay, I'm going to run out of time here. I did run out of time in one of the videos recently, and it did not turn out to be too good for me. I think it would be better if colonist gives a warning at about 10 seconds. I think 5 seconds is a little too low. The problem with this setup is I might end up with very little sheep. Not sure about wood and brick at all. Maybe something like 6-4-11 might be an option for me, which isn't bad to be honest. Like I'm playing without sheep, but I have wood and brick, so getting to the ore port might be possible. And then it should be easy for me to get a city as well. So once I get a city on 834, okay, surely did not expect this to be the second placement on this board. Maybe red wants to point to the left and go for 810. That is a good choice, yeah. And because I was going or playing with the ore port, I think 834 is better than 810-4. Maybe 810-4 would have helped me with some flexibility. Right now I don't have a lot of it. Also, if 810-3 is picked up, I can even go for something like 8-4 as a placement. Although I know I'm just playing with 3 resources and I don't have any expansion to any new resources either. Or new numbers either. Just playing with 3 numbers. Okay. So now maybe 810 is an option. I'll be very happy if I get something like 9-4-11, because then getting to the ore port means even stronger ore resources. Yeah, orange getting 6-5-11. I was considering 6-5-11 myself, and it was open until the 4th position and gets a very strong ore wheat sheep and word game. Blue most likely goes for something like 6 4 11 here. Okay. So now red goes for 6 4 11, and I might end up with 9 5 12. 9 5 12. Maybe a point to the left. Try and get to 9 10 spot. Yeah. I don't think there is. I mean, this gives me good variation of numbers. My wheat isn't that strong. 'Here, red is starting without any ore. Blue has to block the 5 sheep, I think. It's an easy target at this point. Might steal from orange because. Wow, steals from me. Here, I mean, I can try and get a trade here. Maybe just trying to buy a def card. I need a few fours to roll just so that I can make some progress. Yeah, this is good. At least I can buy a dev card now. Yeah, I don't think I'll be giving up a wheat, which is to some extent rare. Although this does seem to be a good trade. Yeah, I'll accept this. I mean, I don't produce a lot of wood. This just helps me do a 4:1 and build a road. Wow, that's a 4:1 just to build a road. And yeah, this has been sevens have been a thorn in my game for quite a long time. Like in the past couple of weeks, it feels like whenever I am over 7 cards, a 7 has rolled. And it's not like I could have done anything. I was just. At least the good thing is Orange did not trade there, because if Orange got the trade, I would not even have a dev card to buy. A Year of Plenty or a Road Builder is a perfect dev card for me. I think. Yeah, I was just going to say, I think I need to start saving up for a city. Here, I will. I mean, this is fine. Okay, I'm getting a city here. I'll just go for it. Yeah, here surely cannot give up a word. And now red is also a big threat with the best ORV cheap. At least getting a city on 834 will. Now, I mean, the 8 ore is going to be a perma block. Whenever blue or orange roll a 8 or roll a 7, they will be blocking an 8. So it will hurt me quite a bit. Also noticing that orange does not have a knight here. Okay, had a Year of Plenty. Here, I don't think so anybody has a brick to give away. I'll offer a trade like this. I get any resource, it is good for me. Excuse me. Red here has a brick in hand. I mean, here I still think orange is a bigger threat, but because I've already targeted orange a couple of times, I am targeting red here. Yeah. I should not be the target. I'll be surprised if I get targeted, but let's see. Yeah. I think blue agrees with my assessment. Okay, I get a wheat. And here I'll just buy a dev card. Getting knight is also good. Basically helps me unblock the 8 or if I ever need to, or the force wheat. Okay, so 4 is good. Basically 8 or a 3 gives me a second city. But at this point, even if a 8 or a 3 rolls, I don't think I should go for a second city. It will just make me a bigger target. I rather just buy a couple of dev cards. Orange steals from me. Okay, steals a wheat. I would have liked if my sheep was stolen, but this is fine. Okay, I get a monopoly, which is quite good. Especially like if a couple of 8s roll or a couple of 6s roll, I can play a monopoly on brick. Okay, I get a 1 is to 2 here. And also blue does not have a knight. So both orange and blue do not have a knight here. So actually, I'm not sure if I'm happy or sad about it because yeah, clearly that could lead to be a issue. And here, this is unfortunate. I think I give up my. The problem is orange is going to target me, but I still have to hold on to my break. I mean, it is a rare resource. Yeah, steals a wheat. I get a wood in return. Here, can I do anything? I can build a road, which I will surely do, but let's see if I can get a trade beforehand. Before I build the road. Okay, so now red has some wheat. Here, I'll do it for an ore, basically helping me get a city. I don't have a knight anymore, so I cannot play my knight to block the 6 or to unblock my 5. Does this help me? I'll go for any 2 trade except for a word. Basically trying to get 2 resources that I do not have. Here I know red has a wheat. I am able to pull it. What do I do if, yeah, neither of those trades go through? Let's see if I get a trade like this. Might seem a good trade. Do I have to do a 4:1? I think it's not like I have a choice here. I'll just do a 4:1, get a word, and end my turn. Okay. Now, even if orange plays a knight, there's a good chance orange will pull a ore out of my hand. Also puts me under 7 cards. Yeah, now I don't want this trade. I'll just do a 1:1. I mean, this does put me under 7 cards, right? I'll accept it. I don't think so it's a monopoly in any sense. Hopefully it's a wood or a ore. Okay, it does steal my wood. Blocks the 4, but I think it's still fine. I get a sheep. I cannot do much out of it. Let's see if I get this trade. I can buy a def card. Yeah, here red blocks the 3 and might steal from me, but I mean the 3 isn't the worst block for me. Now all I need to do is get a city on 9/5/12 and just keep on buying dev cards. That would be my primary focus. If possible, I'll try and get a settlement on the 3:1 port, but that is also not something which is like of topmost priority. Here there is a good amount of brick because 4 did roll. Let's see if I can get this trade somehow. Maybe I can play a monopoly on ore. Sorry, monopoly on wheat. Red is accepting it. I'll try a better trade. But does that trade make sense? There is a lot of wheat, but I don't have any resources or port. I'll just be buying. I'll be doing a 4:1. Yeah, I don't think so. It is worth it just yet. Maybe if a couple of 9s roll, playing a monopoly on ore might now be better, especially now that I have the ore port. Yes, targeting blue because blue is trying to take the longest road away from red. It has to be red here, I believe. Okay, still targets me. I might get a break. Yeah, exactly. So build a road and end my turn. Not much that I could have done there. Yeah, 8s are good. Wouldn't mind if a 11 and a 4 rolls, or a couple of 4s are also good. Yeah, orange might continue to target me. Yeah, does target me as well. I mean, not something that I can do anything about. Yeah, I am tempted to play a Monopoly on brick, but I don't think it would be the best move. I mean, I will get a settlement on the 3 to 1 port. But the brick isn't too useful. Like, I'm only playing a Monopoly to get one settlement. I don't think it is worth it. Okay, I get a year of plenty. That's quite good. Yeah, red gets a city on 8-10, making red is now in a very strong position. Wouldn't mind if orange rolls a couple of nines. Orange and I both roll nines. I think that would be good. Maybe I am forced to play a Monopoly on brick. I mean, I don't have much choice, right? Even though it doesn't help me. I mean, if I don't play the Monopoly here, I think red might win the game. Yeah, playing a Monopoly just to get a settlement doesn't seem to be a good choice. Let's see if I can get any trades here. Yeah, orange is not accepting anything. I think orange is just going to waste some time. I rather just get my settlement and end my turn. Okay, this is perfect. So red is now, I mean, 11 rolled, right? So red will be able to build two roads, but I think red is forced to build roads, whereas blue has a little more leeway. And I get a wheat. Perfect card. Okay, I get a road builder. How can I make use of it? Okay, blue will be able to take road here, or should be able to take road. I mean, here I think I'll just get a city. I cannot play both my dev cards in one turn. Or maybe I can. Like, I can get a settlement on the sixth word. If I play my road builder, I cannot get a settlement. What am I talking about? Here, yeah, I'll just get my city and end my turn. Maybe I get a brick and end my turn as well. Here, I think I just have to embargo both blue and red. I don't think so there should be any trades. At least not at this point. A 4, I mean a 7 there would have been excellent because blue was on 8 cards. And now blue takes the longest road. I don't think blue can win the game just because they have to spend resources buying roads. Okay, I can get a settlement here. Wow, I get 2 road builders. I mean, I can accept this trade. I don't. I'm basically trying to get a settlement. Now I have to build to 10. A 7 would be good. Here I think I'll play my knight. Have to unblock myself and have to target blue. Here I mean, targeting me is fine. Let's see. Okay, so here, yeah, targeted to no means, and then should be blocking the 4. Maybe blocks the 9. Hopefully I can roll a 7. At least that is good. I get a wood. Actually, that isn't bad. Yeah, exactly. It does block blue. That is a good thing. So I need a 8 and a 3. Or maybe... I mean, there is no one roll that helps me at this point. I still need 2 rolls. Okay, here again I need a 7 to just stay alive in the game. So that is good. Maybe a block 4. I know I am self-blocking, but then what other option do I have? Okay, I get a break. Forcing red to play a knight. Block the 9 over. Okay, blocks 4. Should not be stealing from me. Yeah, exactly. And roll the 7. So now maybe blocks the 9 over. So this is good. I still need some rolls to help me out. Like, okay. Come on, some roll in my favor. I need 2 rolls to help me out. Yeah, doesn't happen. Orange plays a knight. Okay, doesn't work out this time. So I'll just end my turn. Let's see. I mean, Monopoly on brick is an option, right? Buy the dev card. I thought red would go for a city, but maybe if red has 2 VPs, can get a road settlement. A few 11s have rolled, a 5 did roll. Okay, so now blue is very close. Here, I mean, it still should be blue. Okay, yeah, that is gone. Now I cannot win the game. Yeah, anything. I mean, if a sheep was stolen, okay, plays a monopoly. Yeah, I think red might be able to just pull a VP at this point. But gets a city. Yeah, my production just dropped in the end. Yeah, here, I mean, 24 sevens. I did roll most of the sevens. Amount of resource income blocked is quite high. Yeah, resources lost by getting robbed. It was blue and me for quite a long time in the end, but red just won it. Yeah, I think tens were the best roll for red. Yeah, very few nines and those 11s as well, right? Those 10s and 11s. I think they won the game for red. And so did fours. Actually, the brick port did work. I think I played the game with the brick port a couple of days back or even yesterday maybe. And it did not work in my favor. Here, also I was unlucky with dev cards, right? Getting two road builders. And I was forced to play a Monopoly as well. I mean, that Monopoly wasn't the best, but it was what it was. If Orange hadn't stolen from me in the last round, I would have won the game. Or if had stolen a sheep, I think I had a win in hand, but stole my wood, which blocked me completely. So, yeah, I lose this game. This was a close game. I mean, I'm not too upset. Anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.